last day of our stay in Penang. We just had breakfast, and the breakfast was the same as what we had yesterday, a continental buffet, which is pretty good. And we had our coffee and our morning tea. So we're just out here by the beach, taking a walk and exploring the place a little bit, because since today is our last day, we get about half a day in the hotel, and we had a little bit of extension of late checkout from the concierge, which we really appreciate. We can kind of like pack up our stuff and then leave it at the counter, and then we can head out to explore more of Penang city center right before we leave for the airport today. So I just want to show you the view around this place, and right behind me is actually the other part of Penang city. That is where another of their sister hotel, and I think it's called Lone Pine Hotel or something like that. I'm not sure of the exact name. So we can actually choose to take a shuttle over to that hotel, and that is where we can actually explore a little bit, but I'm not sure we'll have time to do that today. So right behind me over here is actually a jetty, which is closed for renovation at the moment, because they say that they are going to build an island offshore from where it is. So right now there's no access to that place. Oh, that's Coven over there. And over here behind me, if I'm not wrong, is actually Butterworth. The other parts of Penang on the mainland island is, I'll check that detail out for you, I'm not exactly sure. This is actually the facade of the back of the Eastern Oriental Hotel. I think, in my opinion, it looks kind of like an equivalent of our Raffles Hotel, so it's really nice. Oh yeah, that's the one that I was telling you about, but that could be the expensive suite. Today there is a new pot of plum. I think they're all orchids. And this is right at the lobby entrance. So nice. We have been rushing to get out of here rather than staying here to actually kind of enjoy the ambience of the place and also fully take in the beauty of this building. Where I'm sitting here right now is in the middle of the reception area, and it's also very cozy and it's so comfortable. I forgot to mention that I actually bought this pair of track shoes yesterday at one of the malls. Can't remember the name, but because the track shoe that I brought along this trip gave way at the sole, so I have to get a new pair, and this is only like 20 SD dollars. This is the revolving door at the sides of the entrance. We don't have that many of these like in Singapore anymore. I think there are few, but it's so rare. So from our hotel room, this is the view that I can see across the river, which is still part of Penang, and that's like a clearer view of the mountain. Apparently, I think that's where the mountain trail is, but that's not the travel options that we are going for this time round. However, maybe that is something that we can explore in the future. Not sure if it's clear. So this is the tree that sits right in front of our window, and I dropped my camera yesterday, so I'm being extremely careful right now. And over here on the left, that is where the public pool is, and a moment ago there were a lot of people resting and sunbathing, but right now it's getting a little bit too hot for that, I think. And then this is like the walkway that stretches right outside the hotel, and there were a lot of people like taking strolls. So yeah, I think the view of the coastline is much clearer now. So yep, that is how Penang looks like. So sad to be leaving today, but we're making the best out of it, of whatever that's left today. And thankfully it is great weather, and we're going out to explore a little bit more in a minute. This is the current situation, and we are just getting ready to check out and leave our luggage at the lobby. But things are packed, things are organized, shoes ready, luggage is packed, and clothes removed from the wardrobe. Nothing's left. So yes, this hotel has treated us well for the past 3 days. We might be coming back for another trip, but this is not like the most economical hotel, so maybe when I feel like I'm a little bit rich. Penang weather is so unpredictable. Right before we're about to check out from the room, look what's happening. It's going to rain, and it looks like it's really pouring. And I'm not sure if you can see, it is high tide already at this hour. So it's almost dark on the left side, but it's still bright and sunny on the right side. This is freaky. It was raining just now, but we still came out to do some last minute shopping. So let me show you what we have got. We got some owls. These are actually some display owls. So it's a set of 4. This is one of them. And we went back to the owl shop, and we were there yesterday, and I got some stuff yesterday. So today we're just here to collect some more of the owls. So this is one of them. It's a set of 4 for only 50 ringgit, which is really much, very much a steal. We have reached Penang International Airport. So that's our driver from the hotel who just dropped us off here, and we are going to check in to the immigration and see if we can actually check in right now. So this is the self check-in machine, and it's pretty straightforward. Okay, we have checked in our luggage, and now we're waiting for our flight. We're just going to get some food. Okay, we're now at Penang International Airport, and we have already dropped off our luggage at the counter, and now we're just waiting for our flight to head back to Singapore. So I shall end my vlog here, and it's been a great trip. Maybe someday I might just come back here again. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
The way that you buy it,
we're already inside the transit area, and we're waiting for our flight back to Singapore. It is now 6:52 and the flight is due at 8:30. However, the waiting area is empty. We're extremely early.